You didn't lie. I am live now. I think I'm live. Favorite show, Hawaii Bob O. Charles is here. I missed you last time, Charles. Breeding for profit again? I just did the breeding for profit 2 weeks ago. If you have a question, I'll answer it for you, though. Hey, Bob, how's life going? I think is what you mean. Big J Aquatics. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Life is going great. Steve Edwards from Ireland again. Pine Tree Looms, I did look at your bow front tank. It's looking pretty good, buddy. Flynn's Fish Forum says my tank is on the screen. Yes. Right up here. Where am I at here? This is Flynn's tank here. There you go. So everyone check out Flynn's channel. Floyd, hello. Nisi, Flynn, I just said hi to. Taylor, of course. Who else? Laura is here. Just kind of everyone's chiming in. Like I said, I don't really have a topic today, so sorry, went to New York City to attend a formal event and dinner. Ooh, formal. Mr. Science Geek, how you doing, buddy? Dean H says, hello, fish fam. Taylor Hernandez says, love Flynn's channel. Yes, everyone should check out Flynn's Fish Forum. Definitely. Vince Pine Tree Loom says, hey, Bob, how do you make rocks safe for fish? Well, the one thing you don't want to do is boil them. Never boil rocks. What I do is spray them with hydrogen peroxide or distilled white vinegar, sometimes both if they're really dirty, and just scrub them off. And that's pretty much it. And then I rinse them, stick them in. Steve says, Bob, did you get your rainbow trophies? I did not yet. I don't have a tank for them, but if I came across rainbow trophies, I would make a tank for them. Something would have to go. Any experience with Monte Carlo? Mine is turning gray and dying off. Used to be so green and healthy. How long have you had it? Simply better. And yes, I do have experience with Monte Carlo, and I killed the bejesus out of it. Don't jinx it, but my new video might just take off. Shh. Okay, I won't talk about it. Thank you. Why not boil them? Because some rocks, as they form over millions of years or however long, they form air pockets, and if you boil them, they will explode. You can go watch videos on YouTube about people boiling rocks in them and having them explode in their kitchen. Hey, Bob, what are the best cool-looking fish for beginners? That's pretty subjective, but, I mean, I, of course, am going to say rainbow fish, but there's so many different types of tetras, and almost all tetras are good for beginner fish. Orlando Ruiz says, started shipping fish yet? Twice. Let's see. Did Simply Beta respond? We got the $5 super chat from Nisi. Good online source for longfin white clouds. Tanks for teachers. The wet spot tropical fish, Nisi, is where I got mine. Let's see. Bob will be at 11,000 by the end of the month. I sure hope so. Bob, do you think you'll ever enter one of your betas into a contest? Nope. I don't have any worthy of a contest. I have some pretty good looking ones, but I think they're all pretty good looking. Hi, Bob. How can I reduce nitrites in my new quarantine tank? I put water sprite plant in there, but to no avail. If you have nitrites, then your tank is still cycling, so you just have to wait. If you're talking about nitrates, then you can, like you did, put plants in there. You could put pothos in there. Is really good at it, which is a house plant. Obviously, you can't submerge the whole plant, but just puts the roots in the water. That's what I do. All right, here we go. Here's the follow-up. I've had my Monte Carlo maybe 3 weeks. It's medium light tank. Yep, it's going to die. With some DIY CO2, little ferts now and then. All my other plants are fine and healthy. Yep, sorry to say it's Simply Beta, but it's not going to grow in that. Monte Carlo, it's a really finicky plant. I The only way I was able to grow it was with 3 Phoenix LED fixtures, CO2, and the EI fertilizer method. That's the only time I've ever been able to grow it. So tons of light. Bob, can I just rinse the rocks with hot water? I've done that too, Vince. Honestly, hydrogen peroxide is so cheap though. I mean, you can get like 100 gallons for like a penny. So next time you're at the grocery store, just buy some. It's really cheap. Let's see. Can I get fish from Bob? A reason to set up another tank? Priscilla, I would probably send you fish. Bob, have you ever kept dragon blood peacocks? I have not, Steve. Not yet. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I'm missing some questions here. Did I sign up for the shrimp contest with Flip Aquatics? I did not, and I do not plan on doing it. Simply because I'm going to be super busy this weekend, this summer. So I definitely encourage. I know there's a couple people in this chat just looking through here that have signed up for it. So Laura says, "Did Kyle's Wild World get fish from you?" Yeah, and I've been waiting for the video. Although I didn't check his channel today to see if it came out, but I sent him 8 rainbow fish, and he did message me telling me that they arrived alive and healthy. Why is it so hard to get bleed heart fish? I'm not sure what you mean. Charles Fishing says, okay, what about the betta contest on your Facebook page? Have GN and others judge people's entry. Winner gets a prize. Pfft, what about your Facebook page, Charles? You just want to enter your new betta into a contest. That's all you want to do. I'm on to you. Let's see. Yep. What's a cheap place to buy RCS? I don't care about grade. Probably, I mean, I don't know what the fish market is in your area, but I know I see them on Craigslist a lot in my area for pretty cheap. Or LR Brett's Aquatics. I think they're at like $1.50 there, which is the cheapest I've seen online. Unless you go to like Aquabid. Sometimes you can get them for under $1 or right around $1 on Aquabid. Rush says, thanks for answering my question. No problem. Let's see. We put the good in the good life. I don't know why I like that, but I do. Sounds like it's from a song. How about lava barbecue rock in aquariums? I've seen that, Mark. The betta auction was crazy. I need some rainbows, Bob. How much? What kind are you looking for, David? Well, 2 Phoenix Stingray, 36-inch, give me medium light in a 40 breeder. Ted, I would think so. And look, Aquarium Co-op agrees. Bob, have you found the perfect algae wafer yet? Not even close. Man, I love your rainbow fish tank, Bob. You inspired me to get all types of different rainbow fish. I go back and forth. So my 125 gallon is mixed, but I also have some tanks that are just one species. And I think that looks just as good. Hey, Bob, finally made it to a live stream. Oh, that's good. Good to see you. I looked at LR Brett's and I was ready to buy them and everything. It was out of stock. I was very upset. Oh, yeah, he kind of blew up on YouTube and all of his shrimp sold out almost immediately. So, sorry. I didn't mean to send you there if they were out of stock. AMA Aquatics asked, did I enter the shrimp contest at Flip Aquatics? No. Nope. And I explained why earlier. Flip Aquatics, you can give Cory a run for the challenge. No. Is it Bob? Is it in a song from the Fast and Furious? Oh, it is a song from the Fast and the Furious 8 movie. Good Life by G-Eazy and whoever that is. Do you sell cardinal tetras? I don't really sell much of anything. Okay, LOL. I'll pay $30 for Bob's hat if he signs it. This hat cost me $25. I'll lose money by the time I pay for shipping. Michael says, have you tried the bug bites, Bob? Yes, I have. And they're very popular with most of my fish. Bleeding Heart Tetras, do you sell them? Nope. Any experience with Marine Land canister filters? I'm a little disappointed in it so far. I feel like, so I haven't tried it, but like anything marine land, I feel if I did try it, I would be disappointed. David says, Fish Tropic, what's good, Brody? Hey, Bob, I'm looking for some emerald and turquoise rainbows. Got any for sale? Wayne's Tanks, I don't have any rainbows for sale. Ugh, excuse me, at this time. Only 44 likes and 147 viewers. Well, I'd be a hypocrite because I haven't liked it yet either. So, boop, I liked it. Let's see. Hi Bob, can you do a live stream about epistogramma? Tell the difference between different species, as I've not seen a live stream about epistogrammas yet. I have kept a lot of epistogrammas. I might be able to do something like that. What is recommended food for tetras? Anything, any flake food. They're really, really easy fish. You know, I wouldn't stick to just flake. I would mix in like freeze-dried and frozen foods. But yeah, flake foods would be just fine. KP Aquarium says, "What's up, Steenfott Aquatics?" What's up to you, buddy? Hey Bob, do you have any good suggestions for dewormers other than General Cure? Jonathan, that's what I'm using right now. So if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to try to find something else. Apistos are on my must-own one day. Yeah, everybody's got to own apistos. They're beautiful fish. What about anyone else? Anyone else have any suggestions for dewormers other than General Cure? I know a lot of people use dog dewormer, but I've never tried it. CT Gaming says, "Thank you, Bob. Sub to your channel." Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. How big do dwarf rainbows get? Chris, if you're talking about the dwarf neon rainbows, just look for videos on my channel in my rainbow fish playlist, and you'll see some adults in there. I would say right around like 3.5 inches. Yep, Dwayne says, "I bought some dog dewormer at PetSmart." Yep. Steve says, "Bob, what species of Tanganyikan cichlids have you kept, and what do you recommend and like?" Oh man, I don't know if I can name them all, Steve. I have multiple types of Cyprichromis that I love. In my opinion, Cyprichromis are like the rainbow fish of the cichlid world. I've kept multifasciatus shell dwellers, and I still have a huge colony of those. Also, the gold ocellatus shell dweller. A lot of the sand sifters that I can't pronounce the name of, but it starts with an E, the scientific name. Feather fins, basically everything except I don't know. I'm sure there's something. I've kept multiple different types of Julies. I've kept just about everything. There's still a few that I want to keep though. This stuff has fenbendazole in it. Lucas uses it, I know. Jennifer says, "I need more Cyprichromis." Yep, super expensive fish, but they're super active. What is your favorite tropical fish? I don't know if I could pick one, but my favorite category, as everyone probably knows, is rainbow fish. Pine Tree Loom says, "Okay, I have hydrogen peroxide, so spray it on rocks, let sit, rinse." I spray it on the rocks, let it sit for just a couple minutes, scrub it, and then just rinse it off in hot water. Steve, actually, no, Steve, I've never kept Frontosa. I hope to someday have a big enough tank where I can keep them. Oh, Dank Tanks is here. How you doing, buddy? What's going on, everybody? Big Joe's Fish Room. There we go. Where can I find and purchase Bleeding Heart Tetras? I know my PetSmart has them like once every couple months. It's pretty rare. I know you could get them from the Wet Spot Tropical Fish in Portland, Oregon. They do ship. And I mean, the shipping's like $40. So if you buy enough of them, it would be worth it. Do you have any Sun canister filters? Nope. And do you know if they're any good? Matt DLR, I've never used the Sun canister filter, and they seem to be getting pretty good reviews, except for the UV bulbs burn up. Hope to have a tank big enough to keep fronts. 240 gallons sits empty in the garage. I don't feel that's big enough for fronts. I want bigger. Like, I want a huge school of, like, I don't know, at least a dozen. And frontosas get pretty big. Aquarium Co-op, that 240 is going in Jim's new apartment. I think it's bigger than his apartment. Let's see. I want more big tanks. Yep. So does everyone. The Wet Spot Tropical Fish is my local fish store. That's a good local fish store to have. 800 gallon. Yeah, that's what I would do in the 800 gallon. Is Frontosa and like 300 Cyprichromis. David Beckencourt's chiming in and says Sun canister filters are fairly good, cheaply made, but works well. There you go. Shay, so I made a new friend over the weekend, found a guy that breeds plecos, and we made a decent deal. I'm getting a 6-inch L128 and a mixture of 10 babies for $60. Seems like a good deal to me. How many gallons can I fit in my garage? I don't know, I've never seen your garage. If you measure it, you'd be able to just look it up. Just another day says, nice live stream, mate, learning a lot. Well, thank you. Taylor says, Nisi, that's what I'm saying. You should have a huge school of fancy goldfish in the 240. Goldfish don't school. It would be a huge group. Check it out. I have a Sun 704B, no complaints so far. Yep, they get pretty good reviews for being an inexpensive canister filter. How many gallons? I already read that one. You almost got me to read it again. Usually the bigger the Sun models are good, but the smaller ones suck. Hi to you, Bob. Hi to you. Oh, I already said hi to you, Dank. You're saying hi back. Bob, you recommended Rainbow Tropheus to me a few weeks ago, so I'm awaiting on an order of 7 wild-caught imports to the UK. Yeah, I definitely want to see that, Steve. Yeah. When is Cory building the pond? I don't know. Maybe he heard that. A big group of goldfish like Joey had. I love that darn tank. That was a pretty cool tank. I'm not going to lie. Taylor says, Nisi, Bob will have some in a few weeks. Yep, I told you I was getting... Oh, my back itches. I told you I was getting some goldfish by the end of the month. It's true. When Bob starts digging. Has anyone ever... F cubed. Has anyone ever been pricked or stung by a Cory cat? When I was netting one out of the bag, I got pricked, and it's like a very, very, very gentle bee sting. You probably just got barbed. Yeah, like honestly, I'm finding my Sun to be the best canister filter in every way, except it has a bad reputation. I don't feel they have a bad reputation. They have pretty good reviews on Amazon and eBay. Dog Lips 42, what's going on, buddy? Any tips for what dwarf cichlid goes well in a heavily planted tank for beginners? Epistogramma. I don't know if you would consider Epistogramma dwarf, but I kind of do. They get about 3 inches. They can get bigger as they get older, but yeah, I would definitely go with Epistogramma. Luke's Aquatics wants to know, has anyone ever used Tom Aquatics C80 canister filter? I got jabbed by a clown loach. It itched for a week. Does ADA soil make planted tanks much easier? In my experience, no. Laura says, I'm so over canister filters. Just cleaning them is such a pain. But I don't have giant tanks, so... My canister filter in my 40-gallon breeder, I haven't cleaned. I don't think I've cleaned it once this year. Bob, do you have any rocks in your tanks that you use the hydrogen peroxide technique? Every single rock in my tank, Vince, has come from lakes and rivers in my area. I'm well, Angelo. I'm just reprinting paperwork, trying to beat the clock at work. Rising Sun says, hi, Bob. Love the channel. Well, thanks. Yeah, what's about size I'm after? Okay, rams are supposed to be nice. I wouldn't recommend rams for a beginner, though, unless you're doing Bolivian rams. Sponge filters are pretty nice. Yep, I agree. You don't need to clean canister unless flow has reduced. Yep, and mine hasn't, but I use a sponge filter on it, so, or an intake. Taylor Hernandez and Steenfott Aquatics, but the ones I sent a picture of are so pretty. American Blue Ranchus, huh? Isn't that what you're getting? I don't know. Am I not supposed to know that? I don't know. I also love the 125 Rescape. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, although my plants aren't staying, they haven't rooted yet, so I'm having to replant them all the time. That just kind of goes with the territory. Good bottom dollar tank mates for Maboo Puffer. That's going to be tough. I like butter. So, the problem you're going to run into, and this is, I asked Cory at Aquarium Co-op about putting Cory catfish in with a Maboo Puffer, and he said that while the Maboo Puffer won't eat them, when he's going for other food, he can sometimes snack on a Cory cat or two. And I would imagine it would be that way for just about any bottom dweller. Like, even if it's not trying to eat it, even if you had like a big pleco, something like that, it still might take a bite out of it, and it would just be on accident. Hey Luke, how is the 40 breeder coming along? My clown loaches keep pulling my new plants out. That sounds about right. Thanks, Bob. I always enjoy your live streams. Well, thanks, Jonathan St. Tiago. Oh my God, Taylor, we should run off together. You are officially my new favorite person now. Nisi, if you would like, I can send you some goldies. Oh man, some goldfish love going on here. I just love the short-bodied, chunky, long fin, orange and white goldfish. What's bare minimum temperature for convict cichlids? Someone else is going to have to answer that, because the convict cichlid is one fish I have never even looked up ever. Nick says, Steenfott Aquatics, my plants have a brown type algae and whitish hair algae. I'm dosing Easy Green. It's a 24-inch high tank with a Beamswork light. Any tops? Too little light. Any tips, maybe? Too little light. It's crypts and ferns. You might just have a flow problem. If you're getting the brown algae, it usually grows on crypts and things because they don't grow very fast, so it gives them time. It gives the algae time to settle in. If you can get like a power head or try to increase flow, algae does not like that. What you drinking, Bob? My new favorite root beer, Buckin or Buckskin? Yeah, Buckin root beer. I love it. Brendan's live with the $5 super chat. Scored a 32-gallon that is 4 feet long. Maybe 33-gallon? I've heard of that one. Should I make it a catfish community or twin spot puffer tank? Any other interesting oddball stock for it? I have a 33-gallon that's 4 feet long, which is probably the same tank. And if I set it up again, I'm going to do like a river stream tank, and do like gobies and some other catfish. So that's what I'm going to do. Your question was for a twin spot puffer. I'm not familiar with that puffer, so I would do a catfish community tank myself. Let's see. Yeah, I look like root beer swig. Yep. I don't drink, so it's just root beer. Just root beer. Hillstream Loach. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Gobies are adorable. Any experience breeding rainbows? Caleb's fish tanks, my rainbows have bred purely because they're happy, not because I tried to get them to breed. I have no interest in breeding rainbow fish at all. Matt DLR says, Gobies! Yep. I actually have a 125-gallon, 8-foot tank that's just been... I don't even want to tell you how long that's been sitting in my garage. But yeah, it's basically two 55-gallon tanks, like lined up. And so it's 12 inches deep, 8 feet long. And that's been the dream on that tank, is to make it like a stream tank with gobies and hill stream loaches and all kinds of weird stuff. Bob say, Buckin' root beer 5 times really fast. Buckin' root beer, Buckin' root beer, Buckin' root beer, Buckin' root beer, Buckin' root beer. So it's as fast as I'm going to try it. This is a family-friendly channel, so that's all I'm doing. Thanks for answering my questions. I would love to do some Stiefaden gobies in the future. Yep, those are popular. Sergeant Tank is in the house. How you doing, buddy? Jeremy is here. Just hit 1,000 subscribers recently. And Charles Fish Tank. We're trying to get Charles Fish Tanks to 1,000 subscribers. So if you see Charles right here, definitely do us all a favor. You'll enjoy his channel. He makes some good videos. He live streams. And so we're trying to get him to 1,000 subscribers. So check him out if you haven't. Let's see. That sounds awesome. Jeremy, what's up, my brother? Oops, what's going on here? Just got 3 twin spot puffers. They are awesome so far. Almost done quarantine. Hoping they aren't aggressive the older they get. I would say probably, but we don't know. Taylor Hernandez, the sarsaparilla kind. Okie dokie. Do you know how many rare gobies you could put in that tank? A lot, Matt. A lot. And I would put like 100 gobies in there. Laura says, Bumblebee gobies are so cute. Yep, but they always die because I'm pretty sure Bumblebee gobies need brackish water, and fish stores always try to sell them as fresh water. Have you ever thought about getting driftwood cats? I've been eyeing the Ninja Wood Cat. I've been looking at that one too. Yeah, I've been looking at the wood cat for a while, Charles. So yes, I have thought about it. Root beer, yep. Let's see. Oh, Mr. Science Geek, where did that go? Am I just blind? Thought I saw a comment from you. Oh, well. Guess not. Oh, it's at Mr. Science Geek. I have videos on my channel, mate, just not cycling at the moment. I'm breeding fighter fish. It's been good fun, but I lost my pet Rusty, who was my breeding crowntail fighter. Whew. Flynn's Fish Forum, can you say how many steens can a big steen steen if a big steen could steen steens? I can't believe I just said that off the cuff, but I don't think I could do it 3 times fast. Laura says, Charles is rad. I concur. Pound, I concur. Or hashtag, I concur. I'll be sure to check him out. Yeah, definitely. Nisi's link in the channel. We're just trying to get him to 1,000 subscribers, kind of spread the love. Whiptail cats are wicked cool. Yes, mine are still doing awesome. And I might try to breed them. I don't know. Bob, will you buy me a mantis shrimp, please? I thought you wanted a pistol shrimp. And then you wanted to clean the floor when it busted open the tank. I have a Farlow-Wella cat. Yes, I love those two. Thanks, Bob, Nisi, and Flynn. I'll check out later, Matt. Thanks. Let's see. I'm back to the bottom. I love Bumblebee gobies. Cool fish. Yeah, I think they look awesome, but I think fish stores set them up to fail. Sashimi Whiskey says, that was impressive. Yeah, I'm a pretty good rapper, though, so I can do that kind of stuff off the cuff. How about this, Bob? We both get some Ninja Woodcats by the end of July. Maybe. Maybe. I have a lot of other fish coming in, so I don't know how much room I'm going to have. I'm already really short on space. Dan Gavioli, got the only goldfish to ever steal my heart. Let's see. Mr. Science Geek, now I'm using my new pet Regal. Him and his mate breed today. I pulled her out a couple of hours ago. He's looking after the nest well, hoping to find some wigglers tomorrow. Bob is Eminem in a bob suit. Yep. What's your rapper name? Well, funny enough, Benjamin, is that there is already a rapper named Big Steen. So if you go to Twitter and search for Big Steen, that's just how I find him, because I was trying to make that my Twitter handle, since Steenfott Aquatics is too long for Twitter. So I typed in Big Steen and I found a rapper. kind of pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. Bob, spit some bars. I meant, what was your favorite light for a planted tank? My favorite light for a planted tank is a Phoenix planted, the Phoenix Planet Plus, not the 24/7, the old school one. Whew, I need a drink after all this rapping. Dan says he is happy and healthy, Bob. That's good to hear. Cichlid 5, no one here likes fish. Oh, now I gotta read his comment. Check out my channel if you like fish. Bob, I'm gonna make a huge wet spot order too. I'm sure you can find the room. They look like tiny orcas, for crying out loud. Oh, I know. I know. Trying to catch some crayfish for my tub outside, but they sure are hard to catch. Unholy orders, you can get like crayfish pots. Just like you do for crabbing, they make them for crayfish too. Charles is 18 subscribers away from 1,000. Something tells me he'll hit it today or tomorrow. Anyone ever use LED floodlight as tank lights? I've tried it once, and I didn't like it. Bob is the big grilled cheese in the house. What? Big J? Just another day, Bob. I've got to go, mate. Nice talking to everyone. 1:30 a.m. here in the UK, and I have to go to bed at some point. Well, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. F Cubed says, let's get the silly pancake to 1,000 subscribers. Yep. FYI, if you want to polish acrylic with deep scratches, your life will be much easier if you go with 400 grit sandpaper. Luckily, I haven't had to deal with any like deep scratches. So, Bob has another YouTube channel of him going to battles, rap battles. Mr. Science Geek, I know I've been slammed with schoolwork and I'm trying to find a job. Or I'm trying to get a job at my LFS. Mr. Science Geek. Also, it's going to happen tonight for Charles. I'll shout him out on my live stream tonight too. F Cubed says, has anyone figured out Bob's new second channel? Nope. Spread the word and share Charles Fish Tanks. Yep, Charles. Good luck with that LFS job, Luke's Aquatics. That would be so cool. Whew. Bob's other channel is Little Steen. Ooh, I should have taken that name too. Acrylic crazing can't be fixed, right? I don't think so. That's talking about where it gets all those like little splinter looking things. I bet Big Brisket Steen isn't taking. Oh man, I would definitely slip on that one. Happy Ramadan to everyone out there. LOL, Dwayne. Yep. Let's see. Have I missed any chat? You guys are making it too easy on me. Are you Tupac disguised as a crazy fish keeper? Yep. Because Tupac's still alive. I could be. You never know. Bob, I've got to go. Got that one. I think I've got all these. Watching hockey finals. My team not in it anymore. I say you have to wrap all the answers to questions. Okay, let's go back to the bottom. Channels like this help encourage me without uploading consistently. Okay, glad I could help. Encourage you or bully you into mobile gaming. DKR. Encourage you or bully you. Dwayne, have you kept Ninja Woodcat before? Any tips? I feel like Dwayne might have. Oh yeah, Taylor Hernandez, of course, knows what my new channel is. I know what Bob's new channel is. For the right price, I will spill the beans. How would you cure cancer in a gold ram? I wouldn't. Neon Tetra Aquarist says, hi Bob, I know you miss me. I've been thinking about you all day, my friend. Charles Fish Tank, yes, I knew he has. They like lots of hiding places, slightly warmer water, and solid feedings. So another expensive catfish that you'll never see. Encourage you to upload more content, or do we bully, aka peer pressure you into more content? Totally random, but I had just finished a water change and my near ice snails just laid around 2 dozen eggs. I'm not ready to be a snail mommy. Oh man, what am I gonna do? They won't hatch. Don't worry about it. They only hatch in brackish water. I don't know, can you guys hear that? Thought there was going to be an accident. Taylor Hernandez, have you seen Bob without a hat? Bob is here. Hi, Taylor Hernandez. Bob loves you. That is true. Give the ram a chemo if it has cancer. Yeah, I'm not going to start making cancer jokes. Sorry. Do you find it cool that saltwater has products that consume nitrates and phosphates If it actually works. If it actually works. Like, if you look at that stuff online, they always just fight back and forth on if it's real or if it's snake oil. I think the only thing that works is like the deep sand bed stuff that like the miracle mud. I could see that working if it was deep enough. Taylor Hernandez, if you say Bob's new channel, I'll send you an awesome Fish Fam t-shirt. Don't fall for it. I know you don't have any sizes but small. We just went over this. Taylor Hernandez has seen Bob without pants. Jeez. Hey Bob, how does all your tanks run up your electrical bill? It's about $50 a month, so it's not too bad. Charles is 9 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers. Subscribe to Charles Fish Tanks. Yeah, Charles, say something in chat so we can get your name back on screen. Kang Lee is here. Hello, Kang Lee. Super happy to see you, buddy. I'll give you everything I have in my pocket. 8 Canadian dollars. That's like 50 cents. A bus ticket, an LFS receipt. Hey Steve, are blue bolts fast? Charles Fish Tanks, I was using Texas water when I kept them, so I know they can do higher TDS and pH. There you go. Hey, Captain Savage Aquatics, how you doing, Brian? Everyone's been missing your live streams lately, my friend. I'll sub quickly. Everyone's saying hi to Kang Lee. Yep. Here we go, Charles Fish Tanks. Right here. He might have already hit it. Remember, it lags behind. Unless you're looking at Social Blade. Let's look. Bob, you want some of that flame moss? I certainly do, my friend. I really, really do. I used to have flame moss like 2 years ago. And then, like an idiot, I moved it from where it was thriving into a tank that had all died. Wasn't the first time I've done it, and it certainly won't be the last. Daily video challenge for July. Oh man, that would be tough. 995 subscribers. Let's see how many he's really at. Hey Bob, everyone hit the like. Yeah, how many likes are we at? Are we at 100 likes? Oh yeah, okay. That's all I ask. Charles is at 996 subscribers. Captain Savage Aquatic says, hello everyone. Hey Bob, everyone hit the like. Oh, I think I just read that. Thinking of doing a nano tank with mostly moss. It looks pretty good. 4 more for Charles. 2 more for Charles. 998 for Charles. Do you do bigger water changes on your rainbow tank? Do you ever do large water changes? Do you think large water changes are needed for rainbows? So Nick, oh Charles, you lost one. 997. Nick, I used to do 50% water changes on all my rainbow fish tanks just because they were heavily planted, and I used to do the EI dosing message, which if you don't know what that is, it's dry ferts, and you pretty much load the crap. You load the fish tank with crap tons of fertilizers, and then you do big water changes to get it out. When I stopped doing that, I cut it down to about 25% water changes, and I haven't noticed a difference as far as the quality of my fish, if that makes sense. Charles Fish Tanks is at 1,000 subscribers. You did it, buddy. Just made it. Every Sunday is kind of happy. I'm just waiting to see if someone trolls him and unsubscribes. Yes, a huge congratulations on 1,000 subscribers. The second biggest milestone you can have. Susan got my sticker. Oh, is Susan here? Oh, Susan is here. Susan, I got your sticker, but I left it downstairs, so I can't show it off. I'll show it off on Thursday. Scratch that, not Thursday. Next Monday, I'll show it off. 1,001 subscribers. There you go, Charles. Uh-oh. You just lost one. See, you're doing what they did to me, or they're doing to you what they did to me. Do you get a silver play button at 1,000? No. Nope. And they even took away like the bronze or the copper, whatever it is, play button that you get at 10,000. Very frustrating. My beagle is howling at Bob. He's just excited for Charles. That's it. Uh-oh. 999. Too late. Can't turn on Super Chat, Charles. You had your chance. You had about 2 minutes to turn on Super Chat. Now you can't do it. Charles, screenshot it. Hey, we get a chance to screenshot it again because he's only at 999. I'll screenshot it once it ticks over to 1,000. Somebody subscribe, come on. Well, now you're at 998. I'll make you an aluminum foil play button. I'd take it. 1,000, man. I want that silver button. Yep. Steve, I'm at 10. What do you recommend for my fish? Oh, yeah, I don't mean to. Oh, there he goes. Oh, my gosh, it just bumped up to 1,003. I didn't get it. Bob, will we ever get fuzzy Steenfott Aquatics toilet seat covers? If you can find them, Flynn, I feel like that's something that they would have in Canada. So if you can find them, I'll do it. Nope, Charles is now at 1,002. So it's fluctuating. Nick K says, thank you for answering my dumb questions. You're awesome, Bob. Well, no questions are dumb, my friend. That's what we're here for. I'm certainly not an expert, but I do refer to a lot of my moderators I feel are experts. So, yeah, we should be able to get your questions answered. So, thank you, Nick. I really appreciate it. Yep, Nisi says, no such thing as a dumb question. We're all here to learn. Definitely. I will only subscribe for free fish. Well, sorry. How many fish can I keep in a 10-gallon? Well, depends on what kind of fish, my friend. What is Bob spelled backwards? No questions are dumb. I take that as a challenge. 100 Cory. All of them. Aquarium co-op, as many as you want. Will Tropheus eat pond snail eggs? I've never seen mine do it. I don't think they would. Especially because they're in that goop. That slimy goop. Only dumb question is the question that's not asked. Yep. Charles Fishshake says, sorry, Dwayne Kitchell, I might have missed your response to my feeding question. Could you repeat it? I would be a great moderator. I learned everything I know from you. Oh, wait. Have you ever tried keeping green sunfish? Nope. They are a lot like childs to me. Nope. I'll have to look into them, though. 10 1-inch fish. Susan for SLC Aquatics. 10 1-inch fish. There you go. 1 inch of fish per cubic inch of water. More congratulations going to Charles. What is going on, people? The Bearded Fish Keeper. How you doing, buddy? Sorry I missed you at Cory's house. I definitely wanted to be there for that 800-gallon install, but alas, I had to work. Bob, oh, I should probably stop playing with that. In case you guys are wondering what I'm fidgeting with, I probably shouldn't show this, but it is a knife. That's what I'm fidgeting with. How many tailors per inch of Bob? Jeez. Still not a dumb question. If you don't ask a question, it is still a question. Is it still a question? Nope. Nope. Steve, what is your favorite fish? By the way, I have 41 or 40 subs. I want 50 so bad. Fishy the Fish. Thanks, Dwayne. Do you remember if they would come out during the day to get food? I read that some woodcats actually eat from the surface. Frank says, if a question is asked in the woods, is it a question if no one is there? What's easiest rainbow fish? They're all pretty easy, Cichlid 5. Any rainbow fish you're going to find in a pet store is generally pretty easy. They're super adaptable. They're friendly. They can be a community tank, so yeah. The Fish Life says, hi, I'm back. Hello, Sam. Sam is here. Mr. Science Geek says, what will your name be when you get married? A question my students asked me before I got married. My name will still be Bob Steenfott. Bob, get a fidget spinner? I don't understand fidget spinners. Like, what's the big deal? I mean, is it so much fun just to spin something and watch it spin? I don't get it. And you can't even like fidget with it. Like, I need something to fidget with. That's why I always have something. This is probably too noisy, so sorry if you're hearing a lot of clanging, but I always gotta have something. He will be Mrs. Bob Steenfott. All right. I just uploaded a video on a fish store in London when I was there like a couple months ago. Awesome. I'll have to check that out, Sam. I'm always curious about fish stores in other countries. I feel like Japan and Germany probably have the best, from what I've seen. LOL, Bob paused for a minute. What is Bob spelled backwards? Fidget, okay. Fidget cubes are nice for that. Where can I get cheap green phantoms? Big fish, no friends. I don't know that I've ever seen them cheap. I mean, I guess it depends on what's cheap for you. Like, normally they're around $25, $30 and up, which for me is not cheap for a fish. Steenfott Aquatics, the research has proven that fidget spinners are just a gimmick and there's not enough research out there. I feel like the fidget cubes are better. I don't even know what fidget cubes are. Japan is overrated. Go to North Korea. Jeez. I have a blue camp fidget spinners. By the way, where can I get blue bolts for a fine price? Check out flipaquatics.com. I'm not sure if he has them, to be honest, but he's a pretty good dude and has really nice shrimp. That's what I'm looking for, $25, but Petco wants $57? Are they adults? Usually they're not that expensive unless they're adults. The more I watch those larger rainbows, I'm reminded of cichlids. I have to think at some point in the past, a cichlid relative got split off from a pen. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, and rainbows started. Like, to me, I feel like the behavior of, like, pseudo-McGills, which is funny because they're, like, the smallest rainbow fish, but they're pretty close, I feel, to some cichlids as far as, because they're always sparring. Yeah. Gunpowder Aquatics, $39. There you go. Susan doing all the help today. You're nicer than I would be. Unholy Riders. I have, aphids. Aphids? I don't know how to pronounce that word. I feel like I probably should. Flipaquatics.com. Yep, there you go for the shrimp. Let's see. Hey Bob, my CO2 has my pH down to 6.3 by the end of the photo period. Drop checker green at that time. Do you worry about pH with pressurized CO2? Nope, I don't. Mine fluctuates a little bit. Because I only have one tank with pressurized CO2, and the lowest it gets down to is like 6, 7. You pronounce aphids correctly. I feel like that's a word that I've seen a lot, but I've never heard it pronounced. So I was just going with it. How often do you feed cherry shrimp? Every day. Bob, how could I test to see if rocks are okay for aquariums? What is it? What is it? You put on... What does he put on rocks that if it boils or if it bubbles means it's not good? Not necessarily that it's not good, but it'll alter your chemistry. I forget. Could I put a heater inside a canister filter? I don't... You'd have to modify it. Vinegar. There you go. That's right. Thank you, Ray's Aquaria. Put vinegar on rocks and then it'll bubble if it's hydrogen peroxide. Well, I guess you could use both. Muriatic acid. There you go. Vinegar, hydrogen peroxide. I've never had to worry about it because I get all my rocks out of the river, so they're all pretty inert. Vinegar on rocks or an acid. Let's see. Forward to breeding for profit tank. How many shrimp did you start out with? I want to say about 20. I would put a heater in the canister. I would attach an inline heater to the output. Yes, I would not put a heater in a canister filter. Definitely not. You'd have to modify it. You'd have to drill for the power cord. Definitely not a good idea. What John Riley said, you can get inline heaters that go into the outtake or the intake, whichever. Putting hot sauce on rocks work too. Testing for rocks here. Boy, Susan is on it tonight. Thank you, Susan. Are rainbow schooling fish? And if so, what's the minimum in a group? Rainbows are schooling fish. Definitely. Well, I would say most rainbows, like probably 90% of rainbows are schooling fish. So I buy my rainbow fish in at least groups of 20. However, I realize not everyone could do that, so I would like minimum would be 6 for me. What do I think about a 75-gallon goby and guppy tank? I don't know that you could provide the current that the gobies like and still have the guppies be okay. Like, gobies will survive in lesser current, but they wouldn't be very happy, I feel. Steenfott Aquatics, I spent a whole semester in geology to learn that granite doesn't dissolve, it just pulverizes. Interesting. Make a 2,000 gallon for schooling rainbows, like 400 rainbows. If I had a 2,000 gallon tank, there would probably be, yeah, 400, maybe 400 or 500 rainbows in there. Just got a red lizard catfish 2 weeks ago. Fun to watch. Then though, what a great fish for an avatar tank. Oh yeah. Goby will eat baby guppies. Oh, that would be kind of the point. I would avoid boiling as some can explode on certain things. Yes, Racing's Natural Aquariums. We talked about that at the top of the hour. I said, do not boil them ever because they will explode. Would ballistic or flavored... ballistic. Would balsamic or flavored vinegar work? I think you'd... I'm not sure. Hopefully someone in chat. What do you need to order on Aquabid? A PayPal account, generally. A few of them, like the businesses, will accept credit cards, but generally you need PayPal. Let's see. And do I dip the rocks in vinegar completely? Nope. You just got to put a little bit on it and wait for it to boil or bubble. Your 125 needs more barbs. I suggest mascara and tinfoil. They go great with plants. All right. I'll get right on it. Let's see. I have 10 Emperor Tetras. Awesome. 10 Silver Tip Tetras. Awesome. 10 Autos. 2 Keyhole Cichlids. 2 Epistogramma Cockatoides. And a 63 gallon. Can I get 15 cherry barbs or is it too much fish? Well, whenever people ask me stocking questions, I always refer to how much work do you want to do. If you add that many fish, it's just going to increase your bioload, which means more water changes. The fish life, usually apple cider vinegar. Okay, my convict cichlids had fry, and I'm putting them in a pond once it gets warm enough. Okay, so balsamic or flavored vinegar won't work. Yeah, I didn't think so, but I didn't know. So luckily someone else did. LOL Bob is still playing with his toy, I see. Oh, jeez. Now I'm getting yelled at. Can I make it to 250 subscribers? I don't know. Can you? FPS Aquatics. You've been around for a while. That's pretty sweet. I remember you from a long time ago. Charles Fish Tanks. Bob, might I also suggest some grass carp for your planet tank? 60% of the time, they're safe every time. Steve, I love fish. I've gotten mixed answers on white spots on rainbow's lips. Not sure if it's columnaris or just abrasions. I would say like 99.9% of the time for me, it's been abrasions from them running into stuff. I already treated with ICX and General Cure. Now it's back on 2 rainbows out of the whole tank. Normally, I don't even treat them. When I see that, it looks like cotton on their mouth. And I don't even treat for it because it happens so often. I just got 4. Well, I mean, it's not like it happens every day, but like once every couple months, I'll see one of my rainbows with it and just assume that they ran into something. I just keep the water super clean and it usually clears up. FPS actually does live streams. Seen a couple of them. It seems like a great kid. There you go. Bob, do you love fish? I love fish. Let's see. FPS Aquatics, I subbed. Can we get some hints on what's going in Cory's 800 gallon? I haven't even been down there to see it. Hopefully I can strong arm him into going down this week sometime. I was at my fish store and this guy asked how many fish could he keep in a 10 gallon. I piped in the same answer as you. How much work do you want to do? Yep. I'll make my best effort to make it to your live streams. Let's see. Big fish, no friends. I can guarantee you it will be water, but that's just me guessing. You can guarantee, but then you're guessing? Would endlers do better in current? I don't feel like they would. Never put muric acid on aluminum. It will produce heat. Exactly. Good to know. Thank you, Bob. It's only 2 rainbows out of a whole community in 60 gallon. Let's see. I heard you can put Tums in for mystery snails. Can you use the flavored Tums? I can't find regular. Sherry, I used flavored Tums, and I didn't notice a difference at all. So it didn't work for me. But that's not saying that you can't use it. Our mascara barbs. Hey, Cole, how you doing? Our mascara barbs had the white mouths when we first moved them over to their current tank. It was from hitting the glass. Yeah. That's just what I assume my rainbows are doing. FPS Aquatics says, you guys are amazing. I'm now 20 subscribers away from my goal of 150. I thought you said 250. I'm so confused. Thanks for the insight. I thought he might put 1,000 degree knives. I thought he might put 1,000. Cory's 800 gallon is a scud pond. I think he's putting hamsters in it, to be honest. Steenfott Aquatics, should I make a video on looking for safe rocks for aquariums? Yeah, why not? What do Tums do for snails? Kayla, they provide calcium. Steenfott Aquatics, I accidentally said 250 earlier. Okay. 800 gallon vinegar eel tank. My guppies had 2 bubbles in his tail. He seems fine otherwise. I don't know what to do. What is causing the bubbles? Is it like an air bubble? Or like actually bubbled? Steenfott Aquatics, what is the live bearing fish would do good with current? Maybe some goodeids, but I can't think of any offhand. What fish should I get for my 20 gallon planet tank? Whatever ones you like, my friend. What kind of fish do you like? Oh, is F Cubed going? Alright, gotta go, Bob. Yep, Flint's Fish Forum is out of here. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. 800 hamsters. Hamster co-op. Yep. Do your fish ever eat bubbles? Yes, they do, actually. I was just watching it the other day. One of my plants was purling. If you don't know what purling is, that's when plants release oxygen and it bubbles up to the surface. And all of my Cyprichromis, like, they were lined up like this, and then one would eat the bubble, spit it out, then the other one would eat the bubble, spit it out. Like, it was crazy. I don't know what they were doing. I wonder if hamsters would enjoy tacos. They would probably eat the, like, taco shell, I feel. I mean, they eat cardboard. Bob, the beard is looking good. Is putting a foam sheet under a tank needed? Nope. Nope. Well, it's more of a peace of mind type of thing. Can you put the name of a fish you just told me? Well, there's going to be lots of different types, but do some research on those. Steenfott Aquatics, hi, could you use an LED shop light for tank lighting from above it? It has 4000K color temp for a 60 gallon lightly planted tank. Yes. If you go onto my channel and look at my playlist or any of the videos that are breeding fish for profit in the title, that's a 55 gallon tank with a Costco, like a $40 Costco LED shop light. Bob, aren't you supposed to read all my nonsense questions? I'm missing a lot today, I feel. I would use a foam sheet on a rimless tank that has no base. There you go. Just my opinion. King Lee says, Bob, how should I sell my shrimp to my LFS? He said he would buy from me, and does price matter depending on strains? Yes, I can tell you that strains, as far as color strains, do matter, but quality not so much. So as long as they have some color on them, in my experience, the pet stores will buy them. But that could vary on your pet store too. So if you go to your local fish store and they're selling like yellow shrimp for more than orange shrimp, then you know they're paying more for yellow. I mean, that's what I would assume anyways. How many fish do you have in all? Way too many to count. Well over 1,000. Dab for us, Bob. That's never going to happen. I have an empty 40 gallon. What should I put in it stock-wise? Rainbow fish. Thank you for the response. That was what we bought as well. Alright, Cory is filling the 800 gallon with clown loaches. Can I spam for 5 minutes, please? Nope. I'm pretty sure my mods will get you. Jennifer says, I get to go to the wet spot this weekend. So excited. Jennifer, have you been there before? I've actually only been there once. Dirty old farmhand, you can, but we will ban you. Just time them out. No need to ban on this channel. Cory is putting 1 betta in the 800 gallon. What can I put in a 40 gallon breeder? More rainbow fish. Yeah. Steenfott, what is the easiest way to tell the gender of a shrimp other than when they have eggs? Honestly, I don't know enough about shrimp to answer that question, my friend. Did you name your Mabu puffer? Not officially. It will go up for a vote, but we already know what's going to win, so I've been lazy about it because I already know. Clown Loach Colony for 800. Oh, for the 800 gallon. Yep. Holy crap, it's already 6 o'clock, people. All right, I'll go till 6:10. 6:10. We'll cut it off at 6:10. Yes, Clown Loach Colony. I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. Happy Fish Guy, I subbed you. There you go. Everyone spreading the love. Taco, 39 hex stocking. Kurt, I've never had a hex tank. I actually don't like them. But maybe someone else has some experience with them. For sexing shrimp, Susan for SLC Aquatics is right on it. No, it's not. Your clock is wrong. Have a lovely evening, Bob. Nightbot is on the hunt. I don't have Nightbot, so I do have lots of really good mods, though. Wait, but if you're canceling Thursday streams, you should do a 2-hour stream. No, doesn't work that way. No brisket, not tacos. Yay, more time with Bob. Oh, Taylor Hernandez. I didn't even see you sneaking in there. More time with Bob. Any more Steenfott Aquatics? Anything more colorful than Goodyids? Oh, man. You're going to have to use Google, my friend. So I just moved house today. Most stressful thing ever, moving fish. Lost 5 fish in the chaos. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I don't believe I can get 50 subs, but the math doesn't add up. Nope. FPS, you will make it no problem. Moderators are the best. Wow, does nobody actually follow Cory? It's Clown Loaches for the 800. What name do you think will win? His name will be Little Steen. There was a poll on my Facebook group, and it was, I think it got more votes than any other name, like, combined. Yo, Bob, have I earned my wrench yet? Oh. You sure have, buddy. I just haven't been looking to add moderators because my streams haven't been out of control, like, at all lately, so I haven't even thought about it, but there you go. Haha, bet people looked. McSteeny for the Mabu. Steenfott Aquatics, can I be a moderator? David Beckencourt has been around since the beginning, so he definitely earns it. Little Steen fits him perfectly. The bubbles in my guppies seem like air, but I'm not sure what is in them. So I get that anytime I do a water change. Little bubbles always stick to my fish, and then I'll film them and people always tell me that my fish have ick, but it's just little bubbles. I wish people could put link in chats. Oh man, not me. Not me. Oh man, we get so much spam. Bob, ETA on the 240 setup soon. If I had an opportunity to buy a 15-inch rainbow, what would you buy? Probably if I could pick any rainbow fish to get to 15 inches, it'd probably be like the Madagascar. Look at David getting that status. Yep. Congrats. Charles Fish Tanks won't get set up till Jim gets there. It's Jim's new home. Let's see. Oh, now I just realized why that shouldn't or wouldn't be a good idea. Yeah, could you imagine what we'd be getting spammed with right now, Sam? Okay. Bob, look up penguin dance. All right. Just for you. Is it on YouTube? Let's find out. Does anyone know what this penguin dance thing is? Penguin dance. At first, I thought it would be good since we could link useful sites that sell shrimp or fish, but I see how they could go. Yeah, it would go really bad. The penguin song or penguin dance? There's a lot of penguin stuff going on here. FPS Aquatics says, Steenfott Aquatics, you're using OBS, right? Yep. Yep, everything is OBS, always. This way there be dragons. What? This way there be dragons? I don't get the reference. Did I miss something? How about sharing pictures through... No, not pictures either. 90,000 more. I can't wait. Steenfott Aquatics, that's what I use for my stream. Yeah, I mean, really, it's free. It's easy to use. And it has a ton of features. Like, you can't beat that. Luke's Aquatics says, thank you, Bob, and everybody else, but I must leave. Well, thanks for stopping by, Luke. I always wanted an engaging audience like this. What's OBS? Open Broadcasting Software. That's the software I use for my live stream. So that's how I get the green screen, all the videos, the live chat. That's how I get them all on here. Raymundo says, how are the betas at Steenfott Aquatics? They are doing great. Bob, what is your real job? I am in the IT field. Let's see. It's nice. FPS Aquatics. Yep. OBS is old Bob Steenfott. OBS for life. Yeah, OBS is awesome. Captain, how you been? How you been, Captive? Captain Savage Aquatics. I think I saw in one of your videos that you were out of town, and that's why you're not live streaming. So everything's okay. You're just out of town, I think. Pretty sure I saw that. Sorry if I'm thinking of someone else. Big Fish, no friends. He works with latex. Yep. I'm a latex salesman at Vandalay Industries. Is that green screen? Yes, it is green screen. That's why if I go this way, I go off the screen. See? Hey Bob, I just wanted to thank whomever donated the videos for the background tonight. Really enjoying the change. Yep, I've been using this one from Occasional Aquatics for, I don't know, like the last 4 or 5. And this one in the top right is from Flynn's Fish Forum. I've also been using the one over here in the top left for so long that I don't remember. And that's probably really bad, but let me look it up. From Seth. Seth Cruz sent me this one. And I actually haven't seen him in chat for a while. I don't think. Hopefully he's doing well. Brian, I saw your hello earlier. Was responding to someone else's. Ooh, Neon Tetra got in trouble. Copy and paste, Dave. He should hook me up with some good? The bubbles are in the tail, not on it. Oh, well, if they're in the tail, I don't know that I've ever seen that. Green screen, I thought you were in front of a giant tank. Nope. Let's look it up. Looks like fin blisters. Blisters in the tail. How do they get blisters in the tail? That doesn't make any sense. But it looks like that's what it is. Let's see. Never seen bubbles in the tail. Yeah, me neither. Chill, my dude. Chill. Search up Penguin Song. Okay, so is it Penguin Song? Oh, I can't play audio right now because I'm live streaming. But I'll look it up after. We got 1 minute to go. Looks like... Well, this picture of the bubble looks like hemorrhaging. There's definitely not a lot on it, though. Fin blisters from an infection. That's kind of what it looks like. Of course, I don't know if this is the same thing he's seeing. My daughter, I'm assuming, baked you a cake, David? Jeez. That's not a very good typo right there, David. Jeez, David. David, I make you a mod and you're talking about naked. Oh, man. See what happens when I make people moderators? They get drunk with power. I don't know what I'm going to do with only one Bob stream a week, but we'll be back after the summer, Charles. We'll be back to more than one a week. But yeah, it's 6:10. That is it for me, my friends. David just shot himself. Dude, that was really bad. You should all check out Tank Tees on Instagram. I could make another account called Son of Steenfott. Oh, man. I don't think I've seen him say anything since then, either. Oops, autocorrect. That means if it's autocorrecting, David, you're going to get me in trouble with the kids. But if your phone is autocorrecting to naked, you're saying naked way too much, my friend. I mean, for the K-E-K. K-E-K is Orcish for LOL. Yes, I'm a nerd. So what? Deal with it. All right, 6:11. I'm going to go. I got to eat some dinner. It was fun hanging out. Thanks for everyone. Charles, I know no Bob twice a week. I don't know what to do. But yeah, anyways, sorry, as you all know, no live stream on Thursday, but I did increase to an extra video, even though that was like 3 months ago. But still, we'll be back to more than one, like I said, when the summer is over. So thanks everyone for hanging out. Normally I say I'll see you Thursday, but not true this time. I'll see everyone next Monday.